I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts.
Too sexy for my car. Bye.
So you're too sexy for my... whatever.
We're from Australia, we're too sexy for England.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts.
Right Said Fred are really big in Australia and all the little 14-year-old girls love them, and they got to #1 in the charts, and I'm Too Sexy went really well in the nightclubs and everybody wanted their bodies.
I'm Richard from Right Said Fred, and it's my early morning ablutions. I've done my head already because we have to shave our heads. Fred and I have to shave our heads about every 10 days or so. And Fred does his himself, but I normally get somebody else to do it for me. But what I am going to do today is trim the hairs on my chest. We use these to shave our heads. Can you see that there? Okay, we use these all the time. It's just a brawn shaver. And you can get different lengths on it, 0, 1, 2 or 3. I'll try a 2 on my chest and see what happens. But it probably won't take... Oh, yes, it does. I think George Michael does this. Oh, that's better. There we go. I think you'll agree. Ready for a day out.
I'm too sexy for your party.
This is the Dance Attic. This is in Putney. This is where we used to work. This paid for I'm Too Sexy.
Model, you know what I mean, and I do.
When we work here, we play here, and it's a really rocking place. Now we're going inside.
On the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk.
But the gym paid for the remix of I'm Too Sexy, and it paid for all the early demos and kept our heads together, because when music was going really badly, which it was for about 10 years, for 3 of those years when we worked here, we could forget it and just, and just work out.
I went from 9'2" to 13 stone.
During the afternoon, from about 2 o'clock on to about 6, it was very quiet. So we would let the gym run itself for maybe 2 or 3 hours, and Fred and I would just go down to his flat, which was down the road, Putney Bridge Road, and we'd just do songwriting for 2 or 3 hours, and then Fred would come back and do the evening shift.
The night shift.
The night shift. Our lives changed really quickly. On one Friday evening, Fred and I have been working in the gym, and Rob, the 3 of us have been writing the previous week, and it was a regular week. And then the following Monday morning, it was, you can't go into the gym because you've got the sun coming down on the Monday at 11, and you've got the mirror coming down on at 2 o'clock. And from that day, it changed.
Right Said Fred.
Too sexy for my love, love's going to leave. shake my little tush on the catwalk. Cat.